Come on! Go! Goku!
Thank you, Dragon Balls!
Later. Stay alive, Vegeta.
I bet my last ounce of pride!
Alright boys, apparently this is a small data download. We're going to be getting 2 Ultra Rerun banners. One of them is for Ultra Super Gogeta, one of them is for Ultra Perfect Cell. The biggest takeaway from this is Movie Saga and Powerful Opponent. A lot of people have been thinking maybe we're going to be seeing an Ultra Cooler because we are also getting a Icarus supporter, or got one already. A lot of things kind of hint towards a cooler in some way, shape, or form. No problemo. Would be kind of funny that Vegeto's always going to get countered by a cooler in some way. Either way, outside of that, we got Hit, his Zenkai, alongside Kyawei getting a unique equip. She's kind of a funny character. I mean, she was a support type. People kind of underestimated her when she first dropped. She wasn't that bad of a character. She was actually pretty strong. And the whole vanish removal gimmick that she has is strong even to this day. You guys probably deal with Pan here or there. Sometimes that green card taking away vanish translates to somebody dying. So that can be useful. And then for Hits, I'm nervous for this guy. He's very old. He has the uncancelable endurance null in his kit, and usually when they have something that strong, they kind of hold back. A lot of the 1% so far have been pretty good. I would say Dispo is good. I would say the Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan God Vegeta is pretty good. I would say, I forgot some other examples, but most of the time the 1% Zenkais have been pretty good. So hopefully Hit can see similar results. This is probably gonna be the team I'll use for a showcase. We'll have to see. But for now, this is what I think will look good for him. Let's see. Oh, the Zenkai's not here yet. This is just Legends doing Legends things, but I would assume Kyawei's unique equip is here. Where is it? There it is. Okay. What would Kyawei need to be good? I honestly don't even know. She's a support type. I don't know. It would have to be more than just stats, I guess. She'd probably need a second life and sub count manipulation, I think. I'm trying to think about what her teams would want. Yeah, because you would want to play around Kaioken as well as 17 and Golden Frieza. Yeah, sub-count manipulation. If she has some no-switching like Broly, that'd be pretty strong too. Either way, let's see what they cook up. I don't know really what to expect. Okay, 15% max HP, 60% to both offenses, 60% to both defenses, 250% damage inflicted, 210% damage guard. On Vanish, the following effects occur. Ally Universe Rep HP plus 10%, Ally Universe Rep damage plus 20% for 20 counts. That's not bad. Part of Kyawei's gimmick actually is tied to her doing the Vanish. Remember that when she vanishes the first time, she gets a 100% Vanish restore. So she'll have 2 vanishes, kind of like MVP 17 with the full gauge. And then she will get another sort of 100% Vanish recharge proc when her HP falls below 50%. We'll take a look at her kit and we'll see that there. But the only support that she had was from the green card. It gave 30% uncancelable damage inflicted for the team. But this is now another way for her to support Universe Rep. So that's 50% damage from one character. They seem to be shifting her to be like a yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku. On battlefield entry, the following effects occur. Draw a card if your hand is 3 or fewer, get cover null. When she activates a green card, the following effects occur. Ally subcount -3, all enemy subcount +2. So she has a baby lock-in, and she's able to swap out to other characters. That's fine. They didn't really do too much for her. She really is just a support through and through. Give her some modern stats, bring her supportive capabilities to the modern level, and then they gave her the basics. Cover null on entry, getting a card too. None of this stuff is anything special. I mean, we've seen everybody have this. Every character that is designated support is going to heal the team, damage as well. Everyone gets a card on entry. Everybody gets covered all on entry. The green card having the baby lock-in with the sub-Kia manipulation is cool, but again, we've seen that with Hit and God Goku. The Hit side has that little lock-in too. So is this going to be enough for people to want to throw Kyawei into the mix? I don't know. The only thing I'm upset about is the way that they treated this Universe Rep campaign. I don't think Kaioken Goku is as bad as people paint him out to be, but if you're trying to make Universe Rep a good enough team, you need more than just him in 17 and Golden Frieza. I actually thought we would see a LF Unique Equip or even an LF Zenkai before the campaign ended, but it turns out the campaign ends soon. I thought it stretched to the end of the month, but no, it's actually there's only one more week. So this is it. Kyawei with Yellow Hit Zenkai Awakening, and they think that's it. I don't know. Universe Rep and Daima seem to be shaking hands on campaigns, never moving the needle for the tag. Either way, I'm sure she's going to look a lot better because these are modern stats. You can't go wrong with healing your team. Sure as hell can't go wrong with giving them damage. If you factor in 17 Golden Frieza, Kyawei, 2 characters healing the entire team with their Disrupt, alongside the fact that they're both green, so you can do a ton of juicing up, then you can sort of see how maybe that as a side effect makes Kaioken look a little bit more valuable, paired alongside Universe Rep looking a little bit stronger if you just juice them up with a bunch of green Zenkai buffers. Maybe that's what they're going for here. I just wanted to double check some other things. My team for Kyawei was this one, as you can see. They said 250% damage inflicted, so she has 80, 330. She has the 50% strike, which is fine. When she performs a vanish, there is that 100% vanish back I was talking to you about. And then she also has her damage inflicted, so she'll get another 60% there, bringing her to 390%, with the vanish 410%. And then there's that HP proc thing, giving her another instance of that. Shorten her own sub count by 2 as default, which is good. When the character switches characters while she's on the field, get the green, okay. Reduce damage received is already good. Shorten ally sub count, really, really good. Inflict the enemy with the attribute downgrade -1 arts card draw speed level for 3 counts. This is the kind of thing that could be useful for dealing with UVB. You know, -2 card draw speed. It's part of the reason why I keep praising Trunks and Gohan. Kyawei would be the kind of character to help deal with that. And then her support that I was talking to you about from the green is right over here. So ally health and 30% damage inflicted by allies. Those two things together should be pretty helpful. Yeah, I mean, I think she'll do good for the team, but is this is within the pool of just it's good, but this team needs great. It's good, but the team needs great. So I'm curious to see how well she does. I think on this setup she'll look pretty good. She'll help Kaioken look good. And then the only thing I'm curious about is Hit's Zenkai, which for some reason it's not in the game. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to relaunch. Alright, so for whatever reason, the Zenkai is not showing up in-game for me, so we're gonna check it out on Hydros' website. I am a little bit worried, I said this before, but because he has permanent endurance null, I feel like they'll hold back somewhere because of that. Hopefully not. Hit could be a very valuable character if they do this right. They kind of teased about buffing up Overdrive with this guy. If your opponent uses a heavy hitting move, he gets Overdrive gauge. So they clearly understand that a character with permanent anti-endurance would love to spam out overdrives. It's part of the reason why Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta just felt like such a valuable character. Let's see what they pull off. Main ability post Zenkai, draw an alt, 20% HP, 50 He, cancel enemy buff effects. Okay. 240% damage. 260% damage guard, 30% crit rate, 40% crit damage, 50% key recovery, nullify endurance. When 2 other battle members are Universe Rep, he gets another 30% damage and he gets another 20% damage guard. Oh. Okay. I guess it's because it's stashed in another passive, huh? Based on the number of timer counts that have elapsed. After 10 counts, he gets 50% damage, and he gets -5 to strike and blast arts costs. After 20 counts, he gets another 30% damage with level 1 card draw speed, and at 30 timer counts, he gets 60% ult damage and 20% overdrive unique gauge charge rate. Oh, okay. So in 10 counts, 290%. Let's assume it's a full universe rep team. So with this, he's at 270% damage, 320, 350. Okay. So it's a little bit lower on the damage numbers. Damage guard is not too bad. 280% on a full universe rep team is not too bad. It's not the worst, especially with Zenkai stats. The ultimate damage being uncancelable with the overdrive charge rate is pretty strong. On entry, get a card if your hand is 3 or fewer, heal 10% of your health, get 50 ki, and he also has type neutral damage received. Listen, I get it. Vegito exists, I understand. But we really got to look at the big picture here. Seriously. When on the battlefield and enemy switches, he gets another 20% damage. Enemy ki -30. Seal enemy special move arts. Okay. This is good. It means you don't have to worry about your opponent being able to chain in a blue on the cover change. That's nice. Activation resets on switch. So you only get this once. You can't just keep stacking this. Oh, no, sorry. It's only for the special move sealing. Okay. When on the battlefield, an enemy activates a special move, awakened arts or ultimate or rising rush. Your overdrive gauge goes up by 30%. Ally subcount -5 and cancel enemy attribute upgrades. Okay. Taking away all your stacked buffs and being able to swap out to other characters is pretty strong. It's this that I like. They know how powerful overdrive is for these characters with permanent anti-endurance. So it's nice that they understand we can, now that this is a new mechanic that exists, it came out after this guy was released, we can now tailor it towards him. His kit really leverages this kind of ability, so let's try to find ways for his kits to take advantage of it. The only thing I'm worried about is this 30 counts needing to elapse for everything for him. I know it sounds like it's short, but when you fight UVB and he has level 2 card draw speed and all that crazy stuff for the 30 counts, it kind of feels like forever. And remember that hit, so far it doesn't look like he has any form of disrupt or a second life, so that means you basically got one less defensive guy to swap into while you're taking that onslaught. So you really want this guy's offensive abilities to make up for that fact, and so far it doesn't look like it does. Next passive, based on the number of strike or blast arts uses reset on switch or special move arts used. When you use one strike or blast, you're guaranteed another strike with 5 timer counts of cover null, which is good. And you stack damage. Every strike or blast used will stack 20% damage. On your third card, you get a blue card and 50 ki. Oh, okay. Another character that just spams out blues, huh? Remember, Dispo does this exact same thing. It's literally the exact same thing, but for a strike. Okay. That's not bad. That pairs pretty well with this guy's counter green, because before he never got a blue card. He's now supplying his own blues. If they put some form of type neutral in the blue card, then Hit's looking, you know, Hit's looking a little feisty. Hit's looking a little scary. I can't lie. Z ability is yellow, blue, or universe rep. Thank the heavens they updated this, because it was originally only yellow and blue, but they added universe rep. That's nice. His Zenkai ability is for yellow universe rep. That makes sense too, just because I don't think we have a yellow universe rep Zenkai buffer right now. So this works really, really well. You don't have to rely on yellow full power Frieza for too many of these builds. On hit, enemy damage received. Okay. His green card is a counter one. That now supplies his own blues. Okay. Your next activated blue does 30% more damage. 30% additional crit rate. Take it away Dragon Balls with no limit, by the way. That's good. His counterable moves are tap, strikes, and blast, chainable with the blue. They didn't expand on that. Blue card. On activation, 30% blue card damage. On hit, overdrive gauge plus 20%, really strong. Enemy health restore minus 30%, and enemy strike / blast arts cost plus 10. It looks like his only form of disrupt is to actually land the blue card. Okay. Ultimate on activation, 100% damage guard penetration. On hit, overdrive gauge plus 30%, and destroy the entire enemy hand. Okay. How do I feel? He has no type neutral offensively. He needs a little bit of time to get his full set of damage passives, but they understood how to best leverage this guy's kit. I don't want to say they held back a little bit. They are going to make you work for his full potential, but I think he'll still perform. I like this. The drawing of the blue card here with the stacking of the damage. I like this. You can make some risky plays with the blue. Like you go with the blue card on a drop combo. If you hit your opponent, great. You stack that damage. This is an anti-endurance character and you have some good crit rate. Maybe you're going to do some really good damage. Worst case, maybe you got a green card and you hit him with a counter. Really sick. I think he looks good. He doesn't have any strong disrupt abilities, so that can be something to watch out for. But I don't know. This game has shown us that sometimes a character that is solely designed on just being tons and tons and tons of damage can be so strong that it doesn't matter. If the damage is overwhelming, you kind of just rule the game. And Hit looks like maybe he could do that. Maybe. He won't be able to recharge his cover null because his green card is a counter green and he only has the 5 counts on entry. But I feel like he's going to have scenarios where he'll have like an overdrive. He'll stack up a little bit. He'll get you with the blue card. And if it's a unit that is type neutral or disadvantage, they're probably going to get one shot or they're going to get overdrive. One of those scenarios. But hey, you can probably rush with him comfortably. Type neutral characters got to watch out. I think Hit could do good. So looking forward to it. Yeah, I think he'll do fine. I think Kyawei looks all right too with the unique equip, but as a whole, I'm just thinking for universe rep, I hope they don't just wrap it up with this, because otherwise I think the team's going to be best used in Proud. That's what it feels like. You guys let me know what you think overall. You know, compared to what this character was to where they brought him to, he's definitely going to be runnable if you wanted to. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. But until next time, I'm going to be sleeping at a reasonable hour for this one and waking up at a reasonable hour too. I don't really think I'll stay up for this one. But until next time,
You're an
peace.
incredible warrior. Let's rematch someday.